All right, check, check. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to RGLove 2025, where we show games we love and also take donations to get ourselves new equipment and other cool new things here on RGLTV. Pay for the server hosting, all that. Because RetroGamingLiveTV is in fact a website as well. Anyway, speaking of games we love, I apparently love games that, well, first off, let me say hi to the chat. Hi chat, how y'all doing? This is not the game I'll be playing, so I'm going to go back into this menu. And from there, I am going to actually undo the intermission screen. There it is, beautiful. Love to see it. Okay, so I apparently, when I'm not doing dungeon diving with Emptyeye, I apparently love games that have cool ideas or do something really neat, even if the actual execution is sort of janky. I know I've said the execution on Sid Meier's Covert Action doesn't get there a lot of the time, but I still love the game anyway, conceptually. This is another game where the writing really carries it. Even though, again, the actual execution is sometimes leaves a lot to be desired. This is Nightshade, not to be confused with Nightshade. Also not to be confused with Nightshade. Yes, in the US, there are 3 completely different games all called Nightshade. Actually, I believe technically maybe only 2 of them were initially released in the US. There is the isometric platformer by Ultimate Play the Game, the predecessor to Rare. That is not the game we are playing today. There is also a PlayStation 2 game that was the sequel to Shinobi that was released elsewhere as Kunoichi. We are not playing that one either. No, we're playing the NES game today. The sort of weird kind of point-and-click, I like to say film noir as filtered through a 1960s Adam West Batman sensibility. So let's make sure everything is looking good there. Yep, it is. Okay, I will go here. I don't know where to actually start time, so we will just hit select start. This is Nightshade, full title, Nightshade, Part 1, The Claws of Sutek, by Beam Software. Probably one of the best games Beam Software ever made. Make of that what you will. Published by Ultra Games, aka Konami. There's the Beam Software logo. And we'll get the intro going here. There's Nightshade Part 1, The Claws of Sutek. Alright, so, here's the intro. That's my home, Metro City. Quiet place. Good city, good people, good future. The streets were safe once. A person could walk around without any worries. The kind of place where you always knew your kids were safe. But as time passed, bad seeds started to grow, and Vortex, Metro City's protector, was outnumbered. Bad guys. Even with the help of the local police, Vortex was no match for the girl of corruption. With Vortex gone, the criminals moved in like a cancer, eating through the city's heart. Police seek Sutek. Day by day, Metro City was getting worse. Without Vortex to combat crime, things started to get out of hand. Crime feeds upon itself like rats fighting over cheese. Pretty soon, the crime bosses began to fight over control of Metro City. Then something began to change. The gang war stopped. There's someone new in town. Someone organizing all the criminals. He's the one I want. He's the one who wants to kill my town. Someone had to do something. Someone had to take Vortex's place. Someone had to stand up to Sutek. It's time to put a stop to this plague. It's time for Nightshade. That is us. We are Nightshade. We're the guy in a trench coat. And we start the game tied to a chair in a sewer, taunted by this guy. This is Sutek. You start Nightshade, much like much of my high school career, tied to a chair in a sewer next to a lit bomb. So we're going to try to not get smoked by this bomb. What we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves behind this wall here. And for those of you who are regulars in Fikun stream, the candle has begun burning through Nightshade's ropes. Say it with me. Nightshade is free. Okay, so you can actually survive that bomb. It takes off about half of your health. Little bit about the oh, I'm getting a note here. Oh, the punchline to the my career in high school joke that was supposed to be 0 popularity. My apologies. Not tied to a chair in a sewer next to a lit bomb. My high school career was interesting, but it wasn't that interesting. My apologies. Okay, so we are moving along here. So this is Nightshade. He wander around. You have a switch here. You can operate the switch. You can operate a bunch of things. You can also examine the switch. Lever has caution. Self-destruct mechanism. Do not touch written upon it. We're gonna operate it. It did not self-destruct. Game was lying to us. Let's examine the suit of armor here. From in amongst the armor, Nightshade collects a key. Cool. There's a crowbar here. We're gonna want that as well. We're gonna, nope, not examine. So you have your A button, which is examine. You have your B button, which is operate. And then you can also examine, operate, pick up. You have operate and use, which are 2 different things. Operate is generally you want to use a single item. Use is when you want to do something to something else. Like use an item on another item. You can also look at your items. Take a look at the system. System that will, you can turn on the sound effects or the music. You can also quit the game for some reason. 0% is how much of the game we've completed so far. But we want to pick up this crowbar. Okay. By the way, we're still in the sewers. If you were curious. So you start with 0 popularity. The way the gauges work, and yes, that picture did change. The way that the gauges work, they are visual representations of numbers between 0 and 100. 100 is the max. Let's operate the drawer. We pick up a flashlight from the drawer on this side. That's cool. Let's operate this drawer. We get a screwdriver. So we have a flashlight and a screwdriver. We've also got a statue here. It can't do that. Let's examine the statue. Statue has a keyhole and a small slot in it. Well, we have a key. So let's try using the key on the statue. The key turns. What luck! Nightshade has found an ancient Egyptian coin. Yo, let's go. Let's examine the thoroughly unremarkable, except... No! Wait a minute, it's got... No, sorry, it is unremarkable. Thank you, I am. Appreciate it. Okay, where do we want to go from here? There's actually not a whole lot else we can do. We can examine this picture. Looks cool. Oh, and it looks like there's something behind it as well. Can we operate the picture? Great quivering enigmas with a side salad and a light tartar sauce. There's a hidden exit here. Indeed there is. We're gonna carefully go around this because there is a hidden pitfall that you will fall into and lose some health if you we're going to operate the screwdriver. Nope, I take that back. Not operating anything. We're going to use the screwdriver on the screws. Crash! Thump. Whoops. Did I err? Don't know. Alright. Let's operate this lever. We've operated 2 levers. Grabbed a bunch of stuff. We're gonna just sneak by that friend. So let's examine the lamp. There's a note engraved on the piece of the wreckage. It reads, "The river spirit has eaten many secrets." Yeah, very good. Pick up the candle. Oops, the candle goes out. Bye-bye, Mr. Sparky. If you examine the candle, the game informs you that, for no real reason, there is a conveniently placed candle here. Also, you have to let the bomb explode before you can free yourself, if you're wondering why I didn't do that right away. It may look like... it may look like I freed myself almost immediately after, you know, I backed up to the candle, and that's true, but that only works if the bomb has already exploded. Alright, so we're going to operate... Nope. We're gonna see... Again, we want to use the crowbar on the grate. Good thing I have my trusty flashlight with me. Aha. And then we're gonna examine the bones. Nightshade collects a bone. Alright. Is there a... Nightshade is too far away. Okay. I've already taken one bone from the skeleton. I better not take any more. So thankfully this is not stair quest. You can't fall down the stairs and die. Let's see here. Hey, this brick has an X on it. Interesting. It looks like this brick will move. Let's operate it. It moved! Wow, a narrow tunnel. Let's go. So, let's take a look at these candles. That's the second biggest candle I've ever seen. Flame hack Bernie's. It's the equal second, then. Alright, so we want to operate this candle. And then we want to operate this candle. And hey, that puts out the fire. Cool, but how do we get across this? Well, you know. It's a statue of Nicotep, Lord of the Nile and Guardian of the Stomach. No kidding, look it up. I believe that's actually not technically true. I think something else is the Guardian of the Stomach. But anyway, we're not gonna operate the coin, excuse me. The difference between use and operate in the game. Click, grind, wah. Great leaping codfish, a scarab. Alright, so, did I take the scarab? I did, good. You need 5 scarabs to finish the game. So there's that. Let's jump back across here. Boink. Alright, cool. So, we're now in the main part of the game. Also, Nightshade has $10 on him. You can't see it, it just says money. But the game does keep track of your money. You begin with $10, or basically 10 units of money. And you can run out, and you can soft lock. Ask me how I know. So how can you soft lock? Well, let's back up here. Let's talk to this friend, this cook. Nothing unusual here. All right, he's not unusual. We got a bouncer here, a huge brainless lump of muscle and bone. Duh! No entry, sir or madame. Duh! Members only. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Oh, hold on. Yes, okay. Here we're gonna go this way. Here's a brick. This brick looks different from the others. Let's operate it. Nightshade has found a first aid kit. That's helpful. You know, I say, no entry! Okay, so. I don't know that the game ever actually hints at this, but, so what you want to do is you want to, this is, hold on, let me talk. It is, yes. Alright, so we can talk to the cook. Hot nuts, sir? Extra tasty. Yeah, so that's not really a good hint. So if we use our money on the cook, yes, sir, here's your nuts. Strange place, that club over yonder. If we use money again, we now have $9. We operate, whoops, not operate. If we use the money on the cook again, yep. Little English guys coming in and out all day. Went through the back door once. Sheesh. Should see the place. Inside. Okay. Let's use the money one more time. Why don't you talk to my brother? He works around the back. He can get you in. So we have $7 left now, but that is the only thing you need money for in order to finish the game. We're gonna come back to that. I'm gonna not do that right away. Alright, so let's examine the bum. A newspaper covers his face. On the front page is a story about Professor Sandalford falling out with his old partner, Waldo Schmear, over Schmear's pilfering of Egyptian artifacts. So, according to the manual, Nightshade is Mark Gray. He is an encyclopedia researcher. Which is hilarious nowadays with like the internet and everything. But also it's just great that he's just some dude. He's not even a particularly wealthy dude. He's just some like nerd, frankly, who when the city's superhero gets slain, he's like, I'll step up. Why not? How hard can superheroing be? As you find out at the start of the game, it turns out it's fairly difficult. Alright, so, let's examine the catnip. Looks like a small green bush of catnip. Let's grab some catnip. Nightshade plucks a leaf off the tree. Cool. Right. a ladder. Let's pick up that ladder. We're gonna use that later. We're gonna use it in a couple different places. Okay. Examine the sign. Nightshade finds a note. 4th brick along, above the ledge. It is signed V. So, let's use our ladder. Do we operate the ladder? I think we operate the ladder here. Let's see. So, yes. Okay, cool. Operate the brick. Nightshade has found a whistle. Alright. We'll pick the ladder back up. Okay. We still have 0 popularity, you may have noticed. Let's come in here. So if we operate the clock, huge bouncing froggies, the hands move. Cool. That drops that. If we operate the logs, whoa, there's a hidden passage here. And then we operate the hole. Does it operate the whistle? Tweet! Tweet! Ah, music. I was born to it. Maybe a little more information than I wanted, but you know. Operate books. Nightshade can't do that. Alright. So, if you look amongst the books... if we examine the books... Gosh! What an interesting book on Egyptology. I bet this will come in handy. I better take it. Alright, so, we have a book. Egyptian book. Nightshade can't do that. It's not one of Meat's many uses, yes. No, hold on. Can I operate the book? I think I can examine the book. Alright, let's do that. Nothing unusual here. Okay, so it's a book that I can't necessarily do anything with. Alright, so there's a hidden passage down here. I haven't unlocked the other entrance to it, so... we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go back this way. Examine thing. It's an inexplicable object with brass knobs on it. Looks cool, though. Can I operate it? Nope. Okay. It's just a thing. Sure. I'm gonna take some damage here. Yep. Okay, that's fine. This is this area. Okay, I don't have what I need to be able to do this. That's fine. I mean, I could do it, but... so if we just walk here, a small voice says, "I'm sorry, Dave. I can't allow you to do that." Alright, so we'll come back here. Okay. There's some squirrels here. We can examine the squirrels. The squirrel looks very hungry. Let's give some food to the squirrel. Do we have food? Yes, alright. No, sorry. Use food. Squirrel. Nice Nightshade feeds the pretty squirrels. Squirrel goes away. Other squirrel goes away. Nightshade is confused. Squirrel comes back with something. Amulet. Alright, let's examine. Examine amulet. It's a sacred rat guard. Amulet of Bast. Alright, Bast, by the way, Lord of the Cats. Operate building. Nightshade can't do that. Examine building. The Metro City Library. Oh, okay. Pick up. Amulet. Alright. Cool. Oh, hold on. A woman. Hi, what a pleasant young lady. Let's see here. If I use... I don't think this is the book I need to use here. I think it's a different book. Sorry, this isn't the library book. Yeah, okay. Need a different book. That's fine. Alright, so if we come in here, you may notice a little bit of a, almost a secret passage kind of thing going on there. Alright, let's examine these books. One of these books looks strange. So there's books, 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 books. You notice singular book. Nightshade is too far away. Alright, that's fine. We can fix that. Oh, secret passage! What? Nothing unusual here. Alright, nothing unusual with those books. So this, I believe, is the secret path. This is the other end of the secret passage. Alright, so this is... Examine. Scroll. Now there's something you don't see every day. It's a sacred papyrus of Tanis. TM. Lots of pictures. Cool. Right, so the other portion of the plot. Yes. Hold on. That Waldo Schmear guy that we were discussing earlier, in the, that newspaper on the bum's head, that is actually Sutek. Damn, books, nothing unusual here. Again, there's a single book. There it is, okay. There we go, alright, so this is the other end of that passage I was just in. You can't do that, examine books, alright, let's see here. Attack the giant, rabid vampire Elvis clone, learn to speak Spanish like an Italian. I was a teenage swamp monster from the pit, transcendental skydiving. My, what varied taste the owner of these had. Okay. So we're gonna come back to that scroll there. For reasons I will note. So we get there. Alright, so we got squirrels, cool. I wanna pop in here? Yes, okay. Alright, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna examine the shop assistant. Nothing unusual here. Let's have a chat with the shop assistant. Talk with the shop assistant. Oh wow, it's like so totally awesome to be like relating with you at this moment. So like, what star sign are you? Leon. Hey, like wow, I got that one right here. Leon, you'll be assaulted by a ninja who has like incredible dress sense. Maybe I should have stayed in bed. So let's see. I can actually, I have 0 popularity, so I can do this. Let's operate this curtain. Hey! You lose popularity if you do that, but you, I don't have any popularity to lose, so whatever. If we operate this one, hey! Fight! Ow. Alright, that was actually not too bad. Alright, so beating up bad guys, you get a little bit of popularity. I believe you get 8. If we come in here, we have an urn. Let's examine it. It's the ashes of the ancient ninja mistress, Kichiku. Alright, let's grab those. Alright, cool. Nightshade feels a sudden surge of power. Actually, also, do I need to operate my amulet as well? Does that just work? Nightshade can't. Okay, no. There's another ninja just walking around. We're gonna... Oh, okay. Nightshade! I was not where I thought I was on the map, clearly. Ow. 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 For a weakened ninja, she, destroys me. Wow. So, about that, Ski-Max. That is because... Would you drumroll, please? That is because... It is the same people who made NES Star Wars. It is the same composer. I joked multiple times during Big 20 number 16, which closed with NES Star Wars, that Marshall Parker is the guy's name. I joked several times that Marshall Parker forgot what song, like what game he was writing songs for. When he was writing NES Star Wars. I joked that he thought he was still writing for Nightshade. Because, like, a lot of that music in that game, that's not just, you know, that's not just 8-bit renditions of the Star Wars tunes. They would not sound out of place in this game at all. Alright, I am actually sort of in a bad way here, in terms of my health. I... Alright, so. Examine. Granny. Honest old lady, probably a pillar of society. It's people like this I wage my war on crime for. In short, a model citizen. And you can't even see the glue. Let's have a chat with Granny. Talk to Granny. Oh, please. Please rescue my poor little Tibbles. Sure, we can try that. Let's operate the ladder. So we got the catnip. We want to use the catnip. If we do not use the catnip, Mr. Tibbles will attack us. The cat eats the catnip and purrs. Alright, so now we can try to pick up the catnip. Or pick up the kitten. The kitten darts past Nightshade's head and runs down the ladder, does a triple backward somersault, and sits down next to the old lady. Gosh, what a nice young man. We got some popularity, as well as some percentage completion points for the game. I don't think I need the ladder for anything else, but we'll grab it anyway. Mr. Tibbles, yep. Alright, so here we have a dog chasing a cat. Let's talk to the dog and the cat. There's no reply. Cat? Meow. Alright, so let's help out our feline friend here. Let's use the bone on the dog. Knick knack paddywhack. Dog runs off. Cat sits there, and now we have a little bit of popularity. Keen cat. Just like the one's mother used to bake. What? Excuse me? Wow, alright. I have no more catnip. Alright, we're fine, but... Okay, so... Let's examine the shopkeeper. Hi, what a pleasant young lady. A chat. Greetings, lowly bookseller. Greetings yourself, bozo. Alright, very good. Take a look at the books on the shelf. 7 books. Let's see here. Great jumping jellyfish! The Egyptian Book of the Dead! Can I... Alright, so now what do I do? Do I operate... This is not actually necessary to completing the game. It's helpful, but you don't have to do it. Shop assistant. I seek to purchase a book. Amazing. This is a bookstore, so I guess you got that right. Did you have any particular book in mind? Yes. I would like the Egyptian Book of the Dead. That'll be $2. An excellent choice, bozo. Shop assistant hands you the book. Cool. Alright. We got a book. We have a copy of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Excellent. Love to see it. Alright. That guy is hiding there. That's not great. Right, that's the... Come in here. Back in the library now. And let's use... Oh, actually, hold on. Let's examine the Egyptian Book of the Dead. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. English translation by Professor Sandalford. Professor Sandalford lives in retirement on the west side of Metro City. Hey, wait a minute. This is a library book. An ancient passage reads, to defeat the evil one of darkness, seal the paths of power. Okay. So let's use the Book of the Dead on the woman. Sorry, this isn't a library book. Hey! Yes, it is! This book has been missing for 8 years! We get a popularity boost. Heck yeah. Look at us go. Okay. Come down here and go down again. And, yep, okay. Where actually, alright. Okay. Here's a shop here. Welcome to Larry and Amanda's Fine China Shop. We have many interesting things which you might be interested in. Okay. We're gonna talk to them. We're not gonna actually buy anything here. Talk, Amanda. The portents are clear. Evil is afoot here. Oh, Nightshade, my hero. So you notice our popularity gauge is up in the blue. So we're starting to make a name for ourselves kind of around the city. We have let's examine the box. This box is labeled contents. Herrings, red. There's a box full of red herrings. Do I need to go up one more row to get to where I want to get to? I might. I think I do. Careful here. Nope. Okay, here we go. This is where I want to be. Alright, so we have a sweet car. It's got a V on it. Check it out. Examine car. G. Nice car. Good hubcaps. We operate the car. Nightshade could never steal a car. Okay. We have a phone booth. Examine the phone box. Incredible! This phone booth hasn't been vandalized. Unless, of course, Sutex put anthrax-infected earwigs in the earpiece. Alright, let's operate the phone box. Let's examine the phone. Nothing unusual here, but let's operate the phone. Hey, it's the kid! Come in, boy! Rest yourself a spell! This is Vortex's hideout. Say, boy, took you long enough. Better late than never. This is a recorded announcement. I put my brain in this here computer. Smells mighty funny, but it's home. Boy, it's time to start living up to my example. No, don't panic. You gotta start somewhere, boy. Use this here base as your hideout. There's a healing booth and energy domes to cover up objects Sutek draws his mystical power from. Oh, and the cleaning lady comes by twice a week. Okay, so these 4 domes here are, that's why we came down here. You need a minimum amount of popularity to get in here. I think out of the 0 to 100 scale, you need somewhere in the mid-30s. I forget the exact number. I did actually write a post on my website about the kind of mechanics of this game, the popularity, the health, the percentage complete of the game. Examine computer. Nightshade has found an enormous computer, which smells faintly of rancid marzipan. Let's operate the computer. Boy, you gotta get out there and find Sutek's lair. I can't go wiping your nose all day. I'm dead. I got better things to do. Alright, so let's pick up the 4 domes. Pick up dome. Pick up dome. Pick up dome. Pick up dome. I'll explain a little bit more about the domes when we get there. This is the healing booth. You can use it up to 3 times. Examine booth. A Vortex healing booth, Mark 12. You don't see too many of those around these days. Alright, let's operate it, because we are almost dead. We are now not almost dead, which is great. Alright. We have 4 domes. Let's actually go back to the library. Here. It was not up here, but I can get there from here. Right, the hole. But yep, it's yep, same composers. All right, so the scroll is one of the mystical objects that Sutek draws his power from. So we want to use a dome on the scroll, and now it starts flashing. If we examine the scroll, oh, there's something. Okay, Sacred Papyrus of Tanis. All right, cool. We have suppressed the power of one of the 4 objects. Cool. We are getting somewhere. Okay, so nope, I still can't do that yet. I have the glove. I don't have. I need a different item. I mean, I can do it if I feel like losing health. Thing is, I don't feel like losing health. Okay. This is one of the things I probably should have done first, but that's okay. And you'll see why I should have done it first. Examine dinosaur. It's a giant plastic dinosaur. Imagine the cereal box that this came from. Can we operate the dinosaur? Nightshade can't do that. Alright. Examine the curator. It's the curator. Cool. Isn't this game fun? Game is a ton of fun. I love this game. I legitimately love the writing in it. There's no reply from the curator. Alright, let's examine... Can I examine the little card? Nope, dinosaur. Nothing unusual here. Let's operate the dino bone. Oh, we got a dino bone. Let's examine it. Nothing unusual here. Operate dinosaur. Nightshade can't do that. Operate dino bone. Nightshade, hold on. Do I pick up dino bone? Is that it? Don't touch, please. It's very delicate. Whoops. Did I err? This is an outrage! Vandal! Assassin! I'm calling the police! And you lose popularity. So let's examine the bones. Nothing unusual here. Let's operate them. Nightshade's gonna get to work. We're just gonna no space left for this bone. Oh, we got a bunch of popularity back. Why? Well, I never! It's a duck-billed Pokesaurus! Thank you for this magnificent gift to our museum. So our net popularity there, we netted 8 popularity. We could have gotten up to 16 had I done this as like the first thing I did in the game. Because I would not have lost popularity because I would have had no popularity to lose. But that's fine. Talk to the curator. There's still no reply. Okay. Alright. So here's, this was a hint to deposit a coin into that, that gator. Examine casket. The sarcophagus reads, to talk to a cat is to talk to Bast. Diamond. It's the famous Star of Cairo Diamond. TM. Okay. Alright, that still reads, to talk to a cat is to talk to Bast. By the way, if you'd like to donate to help us out here on RGLTV, there's the donation link. By the way, is the audio and everything okay? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the game okay? Nothing unusual here. Let's examine this diamond. Alright, it's the famous Star of Cairo Diamond. So, let's do this. Let's put a dome on that there diamond. Use dome on diamond. Wait a minute! His mummy has something to say about that. Yeah. Alright, cool. So the way you deal with the mummies, you may have noticed, they kind of have infinite health. The way you deal with them is that you very quickly give them an uppercut while their back is turned, and they run away. So now we can use the dome on the diamond. Okay. Alright, cool. We've now suppressed 2 of Sutek's 4 power icon thingies, I guess. Okay, a wide berth. We did that. Alright, so now we've kind of done a lot on the right side. So let's head back to the left side. Ah, here's the newspaper archives. Let's use some money on the machine. Nightshade pockets the gum. The gum is actually used at some point. Where's the gum? Nightshade can't do that. Alright, the newspaper archives. Ah, Nightshade. Feel free to look around. So this is, again, just some lore we're gonna grab. Again, you need a certain minimum amount of popularity to get in here. I think it's like 40 or 41 on the 100 scale. We're about 50 now. No reply talking to the clerk. Let's examine the clerk. Nothing unusual here. Alright, cool. Gooey. It sure is gooey. Yep. Examine drawer. So we have a lot of drawers here. This drawer is empty. Drawer is empty. It is not quite in the right place. Okay. Drawer is empty. Drawer is empty. The newspaper here reads, Egyptian exhibitions now in town. Come see the Star of Cairo, the sacred papyrus of Tanis trademark, and the infamous idol of Sutek. Page 2. Alien TV fans shave heads. That's kind of meant to be your clue that you can do some stuff there. Newspaper here reads, tired of being a woman pushed around in a man's world? Ninjutsu could be for you. Esket the Chopstick and Shuriken 5-star. Academy of the Concealed Ferret. Page 5, man eats fence and lives. It was empty. The newspaper here reads, the League of Unreasonable Gentlemen needs you. Are you sexist, wealthy, pompous, and overbearing? You could be just the person we're looking for. Inquire at the Pyramid Club. Superheroes need not apply. Page 7, mutant toads terrorize Russia. Okay. Newspaper here reads, Professor Sandalford, famous Egyptologist, announced his retirement today. He intends to continue his work from the peace and quiet of his armored, high-security bunker in the west of Metro City. Page 8, man kidnaps two-headed tortoise. Drawer is empty. Drawer is empty. We are. Yeah. I guess we can't go into the Pyramid Club now. Can I examine? Empty. There's one. Newspaper here reads, man jogs around Australia by mistake. Page 2, first Siamese twins in space. Page 11, a giant mutant squid hit our beaches. Okay. Alright, so we got what would have been helpful hints had I not, already done those, but that's fine. Al's Grocery. Hey, we got a V brick here. Operate the brick. Nightshade has found a pair of force gloves. Hey, those are gonna be useful. Do I operate the force gloves? How do I? Nightshade can't do that. Nope. Okay. Do you remember that one square that I was in where I was like, oh, I need something to do this? Well, we have the thing we need now. Let's go take care of that. Here? Right there. Actually, I think this is it. Yes. Nope, that's the museum. Here it is, I think. No, this is... Oh, it's over here. Right. Okay, so... let's examine this torch. A small sign reads, Caution, extreme danger, ludicrously overpowered electric torch. 20,000 million billion trillion volts. Do not touch, ever. Don't even think about it. Not even a little tiny bit. We're not playing around here. This isn't a joke. Let's, examine our force gloves. What do these do? It's a pair of Captain Utterly Invincible force gloves for use in situations of extreme danger and electrical repairs. Well, okay. You know what that sounds like to me? Actually, hold on. Let's examine this. Examine brick. Written on a tiny label are the words, Explodo Brick, keeping your valuable safe for over 2,000 years. I'm gonna touch it. You can't actually touch it. You take damage. I forget how much. What we're gonna do instead, though, is we're gonna use the force gloves on the torch. A small voice says, Brick now deactivated, Dave. We can now operate the brick and not get blown up. The brick moves slightly. Hey, look at that. What is that? Diamond crown. It's the sacred crown of the pharaohs, not to be confused with the holy propeller beanie of Solomon. That's an entirely different thing. Well, that sounds like a powerful artifact you want to use a dome on. All right, there we go. Now done 3 of the 4. Oh boy, I'm about to get blown up. Yeah, this is the... I know now what I'm looking for. Not sure I remember where it actually is. Past this? Not there. Not there. Okay. I'll find it. We have one more artifact we need to find. Problem is, I don't remember exactly where it is. Up here. Okay, so, the Egyptology, these, because I now have the book, I can now read these. And this one reads, Apep, Lord of Serpents, grant ye that the good guy never finds out about hitting the statues when they are turning. Thanks. Okay, well, we've now found out about that. That's excellent. Nightshade can't go in there. Superheroes don't drink, especially not on duty. Seagull. Gosh, looks like a small white feathered avian. Let's examine the sign. Sign reads the Fox and Linear Particle Accelerator. Sure. Alright, so, we got a bit of popularity. Let's examine the old man. The old man is wearing a Vortex as my chum badge. Alright, talk. Ah! So you're here at last, eh? You don't look too impressive. Why don't you have a proper cape? There's your leotards. Vortex told me to wait for you. But I'm not having anything to do with you until you show me you can really fight crime. There's 4 crime bosses working for Sutek. King Rat, Goliath, Lord Muck, and the Ninja Mistress. Go beat up one of them and maybe I'll consider helping you. Examine this writing. The wall reads, Sutek's secret hideout is in... there's a rat here. I mean, Ratman, examine the writing. The wall reads, Hail to Nicotep, Lord of the Nile and Guardian of the Stomach. No kidding, look it up. And a rat. Oh, you're not dead. There, now you are. Okay. Got a little bit of popularity for that. Cool. Alright, so... let's examine this writing. The wall reads, Hail to Bast, Lord of the Cats. Nightshade feels a sudden surge of power. What does that mean? Examine the cat. My, what intelligent-looking felines. Sudden surge of power, you say. My, what intelligent-looking felines. Let's chat with a feline. Meow, purr. Headpiece. Meow to staff, purr. I don't want to talk to this one. There's no reply. Alright, so, one of the things we were looking for is the sacred chicken head of Ra. Looks like it was designed to screw onto something. Maybe a sacred chicken? We are looking for the pieces of the Staff of Ra, and this is one of them. Oh, sweet. Oh, ouch. I think this is actually where you use the gum. You examine the pipe. Looks like acid is dripping from this pipe. The gum neatly plugs the hole. I mean, you don't... sure. The acid isn't really not that big a deal. Alright, so these are some of the statues in question. So, you wanna jump over and quickly hit it. This is actually really bad, the way I've set this up now. Yep, that's okay. Alright, I managed to recover it. Okay. Dogya jumps out, deletes me. Sutek awaits you. He lies in wait in the depths beyond the grave. You will never beat him. He's got super ludicrous psychic power, trademark. Alright. There's a note here. Take a look at the note. Salmon. List. The list reads, objects to steal. Statue. Diamond. Scroll. Crown. So the only thing we haven't seen yet is the statue. We'll pick this list up. Okay. Having done that. Grocery, the newspaper archives. Let's come down here. Yes, okay. And let's give some food. Actually, hold on. Let's examine the pipe. It looks like a pair of sinister red glowing eyes is in this pipe. How strange. We give the sinister glowing eyes some food, though. Use food pipe. Crunch, crunch. Rip. Munch. Slobber. Rip. Thank you, funny man thing. Is a gift for you behind brick. You look at bricks now, yes? Examine brick. This brick looks different from the others. Let's operate it. Nightshade has found an oxygen mask. That will be helpful later. Alright. Help, save me! We can get some easy popularity here with this little mini-game. Examine the building. It's a building, and it's burning. Golly by Jingo, isn't life full of surprises? Let's examine the lady, the girl. Save me, you idiot! Oh, Nightshade, my hero! We get a big boost in popularity for that. Examine the writing. We'll read, Seek ye the Star of Cairo. Seek ye the sacred papyrus of Tanis TM. Seek ye the fashionable headgear of the pharaohs. Seek ye the effigy of the evil one. And thou shalt have blocked the powers of darkness. So there's this ninja lady, just, you know, she's just a horribly beweaponed girl in a skin-tight martial arts costume. Nothing unusual. Face appears at the grill. Who are you? And door. A thick, high-security door. Sort of thing you'd expect on a bank vault, not a home. I suppose we should do something about this ninja lady. Got her. Alright, so now we can come over here. We can operate the door. We can't do that. Let's see. Do I have to talk to the door? Yes, that's what it is. Nightshade! You need a lot of popularity to get in here. You need like 70-ish out of 100. Come in, quickly. So, finally you come to me. Well, here's the Staff of Ra, the only weapon Sutek fears. That's not quite true, but... You'll have to find the headpiece. Sutek stole it. We already did that, we're good. Don't worry, friend. Sutek's real name is Waldo P. Schmier. He used to live in an old mansion on the other side of town. Maybe there's some clues over there. Okay, so that other mansion was Waldo's mansion connected to the library. Now bug off! And take those darn subtitles with you. But nothing really of note here. Outside of Professor Sandalford. Examine Prof. It's the famed Professor Sandalford, inventor of the exploding hairpiece and the steam-powered cat restrainer. Alright. So, oh, hey, there's the staff. Let's pick that up. Pick up staff. To use headpiece on the staff. Click. Alright, so we now have a Staff of Ra. Great. We're gonna bail on that for now. So we're back there. Alright, here's some rats. Tweet, tweet. Oh, music. I was born to it. Okay. Alright, we'll dodge those rats for now. Hi, mister! Gee, you must be the new superhero, huh? Why don't you have any tights? Wanna buy a paper? Sure. I'm not gonna use my money for anything else. The headline reads, New superhero Nightshade defends city. Page 3, Ninja Nikki. Fancy clothes and fancy moves. Alrighty. Alright, here's Curio's Kill the Cat. Also, a ninja beating up a dude. We should probably put a stop to that. And... oh. Okay. Thank you for saving me. Here's a seriously large wad of money. That is an additional 15 bucks I just earned. Hi there. Examine shelves. Nightshade sheets a pair of plastic ancient staffs of Ra, both labeled defective, do not sell. Shop assistant. Well, here. Examine the staff. This is the sacred ancient staff of Ra, handcrafted from finest plastic. Hold on a second. Sorry, but we're out of stock at the moment. All we have is the ancient staff of Ra here. We're gonna not buy the fake staff of Ra. We already have the real staff of Ra. Alright, so, I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna take a look at the painters here. Honest citizens about their normal business. Nothing unusual here. Let's talk to them. Shh. Alright, so this is not intuitive or obvious that you can use the jump command and climb across there. It is what you have to do. Talk to this friend. Talk to the bum. Hey, buddy. Got any change? Yeah, we have a lot of change, in fact. Let's use some on you. Ah, bless you, pal. My old pal, Lampshade. You get a little bit of popularity for that. That might be the one that doesn't actually... There is a bum where you, there is one of them where it doesn't actually take $1 from you. That might be the one. So we're in an art gallery here. Examine the phone box. The door's been welded shut. A sign reads out of order. Under that, someone has written, for an adequate time, call Art on 555 Dull. Examine the statue. A fine example of the human metaphor. Surreal without being overstated. Subtle yet screaming with the primal essence of... Oh, wait a minute. It's upside down! Talk to the critic. Good evening. We don't usually see people of your, quality in this establishment. Oh. Thanks, I think. Ta-da! More statues. Boom. That's not great. Okay. Okay. Boom. Alright. Alright, we have maxed our popularity. Check that out. Examine the statue. What's this doing here? Looks like a prop for Don Giovanni. Here we have. Examine the plaque. The plaque reads, Sutek the Destroyer. Well, this seems like something we want to put a dome on. There we go. Alright, so, we've done it. We have completed kind of the first portion of the game. We have succeeded in doing... This is actually all optional. Everything I've done to this point. I've done it because it makes the end of the game a lot easier. Jump. Whoop. Okay. Pizza, pizza, dude. Dude, 777. Can I examine this? No. It just says pizza, pizza, dude, 777. Okay, we're gonna... That poor Granny. Granny, sorry, but you're just gonna have to... You're gonna have to... Sorry, Granny. I'm maxed out on popular. I've done everything I think I need to do as far as the game goes. So, yeah. Some superhero I am. Hey, it's the kid. All right, yep. All right, operate the booth. Look at our second full heal. Look at those gauges. They are beautiful. So good. Yeah, we'll do this one first. That's fine. We're gonna hold up here. All right, cool. We're gonna jump on this. And this is gonna stop. And when it stops, we want to jump off. Okay. So let's operate the fuse box. Nightshade can't do that. Let's examine it. It's a metal box with the lid securely screwed on. Well, we can take care of that. Let's use not the Staff of Ra, a screwdriver on the fuse box. Cool. And then let's examine the switch. It's a metal box, open, with a large switch inside. Let's operate it. Alright, so, that switch turned off this Gatling gun. Gulp. It's a Heckler & Koch Lungbuster Mark 7 machine gun. You can actually jump the bullets that this thing fires out, but it's a lot easier to just... Same thing here. Gulp. So instead, we're just going to come up here. Alright. Examine the air vent. I bet I could quietly remove this grate and sneak in completely undetected. Let's do it. Actually, I can't do that yet. Okay. Let's crowbar. Great. Yep. Crash! Bang! Tinkle! There's a surprise entrance. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. Uh-oh. Duh! Goliath kills Softling! Duh! Duh! Alright, so this guy you can only hurt when he's stunned like that. Oops. What I meant to do. I meant to kick, not to use the Staff of Ra. I did it again. Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy, that's bad. Okay, let's... Down an A? Is that how you kick? Alright, down an B is gonna have to work. There's a way to kick, but I don't actually remember what it is, so... There is a way to manipulate this guy, too, but I don't know what it is, so... Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, okay, that's... yeah. Alright, so, this is a fun part of these games. The Staff of Ra actually messed me up there. So, Beam Software wanted to put a save feature in this. They didn't. And it's a good thing I practiced this because, yeah, it's not that difficult, but you don't want to get it wrong. Okay, so when you run out of health, you're pointed to a very 60s Batman-esque continue screen. So yeah, here we are. We're lying down on a conveyor belt here. And Sutek is taunting us. Farewell, Lampshade. And we're like, Nightshade. Sorry, Nightshade. It's a shame your career was so short. For a moment, I thought you might be a worthy opponent. And we are slowly moving toward a giant printing press. That's not great. Also, we lost a little bit of popularity, but that's also, interesting technical note, this printing press moving up and down is actually not a sprite, it is the background. Moving up and down. That's interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, we cannot examine the printing press. We can examine the levers. There's 2 levers. They appear to be the conveyor belt controls. We want to wait till about here and operate specifically the left lever. And that frees us for some reason. Nightshade is free. There we go. Alright, cool. I think I have my trusty flashlight with me. Alright, let's try something else. Nope, not that way. Alright, so there are 5 of those altogether. You can get out of 4 of them. The 5th one is actually a game over. Let's try this one. Let's operate the manhole. Pop down here. Alright, let me look around here. Like a rusty valve, okay. I don't know if I actually need to come. Yep, alright. Quickly operate. Oh, no, that's absolutely not what I want to do. I could operate the manhole. Let me see here. I want to examine this. Examine the puddle. Yep, beneath the puddle, Nightshade can see a crank. Alright, so let's grab the crank. Pick up crank. Cool. Ratman over here. I think there actually is something I might want to do over here. So let's... yeah. Pipes. Looks like there's something behind these pipes. Can I operate them? Nightshade can't do that. Buy them. Round. Now I use the crowbar on the pipes. There it is. Operate lever. There we go. I didn't actually want to... okay. Ow. I don't know how he hit me, but sure. The water hides many secrets. Yeah, I already got that, thanks. Manhole. Alright. Examine markings. An old rusty container is embedded in the wall. Fading letters read, Caution! Ta-ik aced, not to be taken internally. Batteries not included. Some assembly required. Do not open till 25th December. Oh, we can just jump over this. Oops, Nightshade is not in place. Jump over that. Cool. There we go. Oh, do I have to... do I have to kill this guy before I can do anything here? Oh, come on. Again. Okay, here's a... Hey, have you seen some guy named, Caravaggio? Guy with a weird voice? He ordered this pizza and told me to bring it down here. $10 worth. Use money on the pizza man. Thanks. Here's your pizza. Alright. So we now have a ton of food. We have like 15 units worth of food. Great. The problem now is this is very much not really where I need to go. Alright, so I've looped back around. Here we go. Alright. Here I want to operate the whistle. Wheel! I'll get rid of those. Okay, now. I think this is where I want to use this. Same with the valve. Looks like a rusty valve. Let's operate it. Valve up here is stuck. Ah, here we go. Alright. Operate the box. Nightshade can't do that. Okay, examine box. Use a rusty grating covering a small square hole. Do I crowbar the box? I'm about to get steamed. Great. Alright, cool. Breaking the box open reveals a square keyhole, and then I want to use the crank on the hole. Click, grind, or... yeah. Alright, so now I want to use the gas mask. Or, no, sorry, operate the gas mask. Gas mask, there it is. Nightshade dons the breathing mask. If you don't do that, you slowly lose your health on this screen. As you examine Vortex, alas! 'Tis the great hero Vortex, dead as a doornail, left here to die like a ring-tailed rock wallaby. Oops, sorry, I mean, like a rat. Nightshade cannot operate Vortex. Ah, I tried it. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's operate the hole. Here's the king rat. Squeak! Kill Nightshade! Kill! Squeak! Luckily, he's pretty vulnerable just doing that. 5 scarabs you need. You'll never reach Sutek's lair. Alright, let's pick up our scarab. Nice. Doop, doop, doop. Run! Okay, made it. Doop, 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 doop. Or no, operate the whistle, sorry. Alright, so we have beaten up one of the 4 crime lords. The, Lord of the Rats, or whatever he's called. I'm gonna use some of that tons of food that I... Oops, sorry. Operate some of the food. I should eat some food. Food restores, I think, about 8 health, so... Jump back over. Alright, so that's one area down. One crime boss down. We're gonna, once again, ignore poor Granny. I don't want to use the 3rd... okay. Let's see, what else can I do here? Hey, let's talk to this guy. He was like, hey, come talk to me when you've actually beat up one of those crime lords. Oh. Alright, I suppose you'll do. To defeat Sutek, you must destroy all his 4 allies. Then, you must find Sutek and defeat him in battle. You got a name for yourself? Nightshade. Oh well. Get on with it, young Nightcart. This is to Lord of the Cats. That does not help me. Alright. I guess they just wanted to, like, reuse Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. Like, some stuff there. Like, this screen kind of reminds me of those, like, mini-games in BTTF 2 and 3. Alright, let's come in here. Examine the waitress. Typical Oriental waitresses, with notebooks, aprons, and shuriken pouches. So sorry, honorable patron. Please do not go in there. Oi! Please refrain from going any further. Breakages may occur. Let's keep going. Yeah! Alright. Cool. I asked for Bruce Lee and they send me this? Ha! Die, wimp! Is the ninja mistress. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got there. Darn! A girl can't even start an evil empire anymore. Let's pick up this scarab. Okay. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4 crime bosses defeated. Great, good for us. We have 2 more crime bosses to defeat. We unsuccessfully tried one of them. We're just gonna... Sorry, Granny. Let's see. I don't want to do this. I think I'm just gonna do this. Alright. You need to watch how much food I eat. Again, my food is not unlimited. I think I had like 15 units plus whatever else I had. Alright, I should eat some. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, did I read this? I don't remember. Yes, okay, Lord of Serpents. Yeah, cool. Alright. Alright, so now that we bribed this guy, goodness gracious, you look like the sort of person who's recently spoken to my brother. Why don't you go through this door into the Pyramid Club? Alright. Cool, 15th century Maximilian plate. You don't see too many of those around anymore. You can't get the parts, you know. You can't do that. Alright. I'm a gent. A short, dapper gentleman with a brass hat and a cast-iron mustache. Talk. Gent. I say, old bean. I'm afraid I'll have to take you down a peg or two. Yeah, this is actually a really tough fight. Oh, he's not quite dead. Okay. Could have gone worse, all things considered. Great. Moose. Cool, Mr. Moose's antler wiggles. I wonder what the other one does. Cool, Mr. Moose's antler wiggles. Alright. Oh wow, it does wiggle! My life is just an endless blur of fun. Click, grind, whir, hidden passage. Alright. I do still have money. Alright, let's see. Operate the food. Let's operate more food. Again, you will eventually run out of it. Okay. We still have some left. That's good. All right. So, oh dear, this always happens just before tea time. Do do try not to mess up the rug. Alright, so this is another, you want to... Nope. Okay. That's what I was trying to avoid. You want to basically wait for him to try to drop the ceiling on you, and then counterattack. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Did I get him? Nope, not quite. Oh, no. I'm dead. Alright, that was cheap. Okay. So, Nightshade, now I shall leave you to your doom while I go and brew more evil. Alright, trap number 2. Alright, it's a spiky wall closing in on us. Oh, we want to examine the pipe. This pipe doesn't appear to be very well attached. Hint. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to pick up this pipe. And then there's a second pipe. Whoops. Pick up. And then this is a little annoying. You want to use one pipe on the second pipe. And you have to be fairly quick about it. Nightshade is free. Alright, cool. Alright, so unfortunately we're down to like the 2 toughest bosses in the game now. There's not really anything I can do about that. Yeah. Alright. The other good news is I shouldn't have to... Well, actually, can I talk to either of these people? Talk to the chef. Oh, look. It's Nightcart. Hey, it's that superhero. What's it? Lampshade. Even when we get respect, we get no respect. Really? Okay. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, we got him. Barely, but we got him. Oh, I say, jelly bad show. What? Alright, we'll pick up our 4th scarab. Some of the shelves. Nightshade sees 2 knickknacks, a gewgaw, and a thingamabob. Enjoy your visit? Not particularly, but you know. Alright. This is as good a time as any to take our 3rd and final heal. For some reason, you can only use it 3 times. By the way, if you take too long to jump off of this, it will crush you against the ceiling. So, keep that in mind. Bar on the air vent. All right. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, that wasn't so hard. Why did I have such trouble with that before? Duh! Goliath goes sleepy bye-byes. At least I didn't tell Nightshade about the scarab keys. Alright. Oops, sorry. Pick up. Scarab. Alright, cool. So we've beaten all 4 of the crime bosses now. So now what is the question? Well. First, I'm gonna go to Al's grocery store. I'm gonna grab a couple of things of food. Hi there. Welcome to Al's grocery store. You don't look like an Al. Oh, shop assistant. Hi there. Welcome to Al's grocery store. We have some money. Let's use it. Shop assistant. Yowzer! A box of Uncle Rodney's crunchy weasel flakes. Here's one more. Keen! A packet of crispy, twisty termite bits. Yum. Alright. So. Let's go up here. Nope, not there. Doo-doo. Statues. Try to sneak past. There we go. Alright. So, here's a whole statue of Sutek with 5 holes. And what do you know? We have 5 scarabs. Very interesting. Squeal. Get out of here, bat. Let's examine the statue. Near the base are set 5 beetle-shaped holes. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So let's use a scarab on the statue. Let's use another scarab on the statue. Okay. Use a 3rd scarab on the statue. Alright. Beautiful. Let's use a 4th scarab on the statue. Great. Use a 5th and final scarab on the statue. Click! Grind! Whirr. There's a passage! Okay, so the reason we wanted to dome those artifacts before we started beating up crime bosses, for every artifact... Basically, for every artifact not domed before you start beating up crime bosses, you have to refight the bosses. But because I domed all 4, we can basically skip all that and proceed right to the final battle with Sutek. Let's examine the writing. Well, reads, Sutek, beware the Staff of Ra. Ominous warnings limited. You don't actually need the Staff of Ra, though. All say the same thing. Yes, okay. The wall reads, are you reading this? Then so are your customers. For advertising, contact Sutek Ads Incorporated, telephone 555-EVIL. The wall reads, boss eats canned food, yeah. This one is funny. The wall reads, congratulations, you've discovered the secret lair of Sutek. For a free sample of what's waiting in the next room, just press the eye. Hold on, let's examine the eye. Looks like a bad case of walleye. I hate it when that happens. You lose a little bit of health. That's fine. You can use our food to recover that. Oops. Operate the food, that is. Nightshade, eat some food. Alright, so we're on the, kind of the final battle here. I shouldn't need it, but I'm gonna throw a save state there just to illustrate something, later on here, if this goes well. Alright, here we go. So, Nightshade, we meet for our final battle. You fool. Evil always triumphs. First, I shall control Metro City. Then phase 2 of my plan begins. TV game shows will be broadcast 24 hours a day. Flares will come back in style. Wooden nickels will be legal tender. Not so fast, you twisted fiend. You still have to deal with me. Examine Sutek. It's Sutek, a twisted minion of evil, stopping at nothing to further his ambition to rule the world. However, I'm sure that if you scratch that bitter exterior, there'd be a really nice guy just waiting to burst out. Alright, final battle. Ow. So what you want to do is that, and then he'll throw either a mummy or a... So the nice thing about the Staff of Ra is you can do that. You can insta-kill the mummies with it. So you just want to crouch, punch. I'll throw a Staff of Ra shot, sure. Alright, I mean, if you're gonna keep making this easy for me. Oh, yikes, he almost got me there. Alright, well, cool. You only actually get about 12 shots on the Staff of Ra. Oh. Ooh, he got me. Ugh. Yeah, he's gonna be able to get one. Okay. I don't know if the Staff of Ra shot works on... Oh, I'm out of Staff of Ra shots anyway. Okay. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, but there weren't when the game came out, is the thing. Alright, there we go. We did it. Finally, it is all over. The terror is gone. The town can live again. Metro City is safe and sound once again. Alright, the people are cheering on the rooftops, I guess. Sutek, ha! Hopefully he'll be behind bars for life. Guess he can develop this great criminal mind while breaking rocks in the state pen. Oh, thank you. That's it. Case closed, but perhaps Nightshade should be on the lookout in the future. With Vortex gone, Metro City could use some permanent help. At least things will be a little quieter from now on. Curse you, Nightshade. I have this city. I'll be back. The claws of Sutek will rise again. The end. And like Star Wars, you get a thing that tells you how well you did at the end. Nightshade has completed 100% of the game. You have achieved absolute bona fide legend material status. Alright. There we go. And the credits. Programming development system. And then the NES Adventure System. Combat system by Parrish Haywood. Probably the weakest part of the game. Game design, Paul Kidd, who now goes by Paulie Kidd. Good for her. She has, since Nightshade, she's written, I believe, several fantasy novels and done some work for tabletop RPGs as well. So, there you go. Don't believe you'll see Dan Kitchen. Music and sound effects, Marshall Parker, who did music for NES Star Wars, like we said earlier. And I made the joke that he, there's the credit for poor quality jokes. And that's Nightshade. Okay, so, since I have, I think, a little bit of time, I just want to show a few, couple other things here. Let's go back to that save state I made. And, let's lose this fight to Sutek. So you may have noticed I said that there were 5 continue screens, of which 4 you could escape from. Let me look at something here. Get my inventory quick. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're just gonna let Sutek beat the crud out of us here. Let this statue beat the crud out of us, I guess. Sure. Forgot how hard those things hit. Okay, so, peril scene number 3. We meet again, Nightshade. This time there will be no escape. This is another one you have to be pretty quick about. Okay. So, Sutek is not actually there. There's a lever. There's a dog. Ah, what a pretty woofums. Pretty woofums will rip you apart. So, lever. So the peril here is this floor is slowly retracting, and you have to escape out the door before the dog rips you apart. So there's a lever here. It's a switch. Well, what did you expect this to say? All right, so now the door is closed and the dog is running. And the other thing is there's metal. It's a torn and jagged piece of metal. Okay. So, we can do something with that. We can do this. We can back up. Operate the metal, which is a little bit weird, but there you go. Nightshade is free. Then you have to very quickly jump over here. I'm gonna actually wait a bit. That's good. That both stops the floor and opens the door, which is why I waited, because I wanted to give myself as much time to get to the door as I could. There we go. We're free. You'll notice you lose a little bit of popularity every time you go through a continue screen as well, which actually is important. Because your popularity actually has a huge effect on your game completion. So right now I've done 85% of the game. I think I get another 5% for eating Sutek, maybe? But anyway, let's show off the other continue screens here. Let's just jump through some fire, it's fine. There's no way that'll end badly. Oh, it ended badly. Your persistence is becoming annoying, Nightshade. This time I shall deal with you permanently. So this one you have to be, like, instantaneous with. So there's this giant weight that's gonna slowly fall on us. It's a 16-ton Mangle Wurzel. Haven't seen one of them in a while. This is actually the first one it is possible to not be able to escape from. If you've ever, so there's a rat, right? Gee, what a hungry-looking rat. That's your, I can almost count the ribs. Let's see, 1, 2. So that's your clue. Your second clue is if you've ever read The Pit and the Pendulum by Edgar Allan Poe. Very similar. You have to, nope, use food on the rat. And it is possible to not have food here, in which case you just can't escape. But if you do, the rat will come over here, it'll take the food, and it'll free you just before you can, you can escape. Or just before the weight falls on you. Okay. Let's just show the 5th and final scene, from which there is no escape. So you get 4 continues, basically. And if you... this... so now you're just in, like, a freeze ray. I've underestimated you for the last time, Nightshade. This time my freeze ray will remove you from my life forever! Excuse me. Doing these voices is tough. And you can see there's just nothing to examine here. There's just nothing you can do. Even the freeze ray, you can't do it. And you're just a block of ice. Pathetic creature, did you really think you were a match for the power of Sutek? Metro City is mine! And Sutek looms over the city. Game over. And I completed 95% of the game. You've achieved Hero of the City status. So your popularity actually has a huge swing on your completion in this game. It can affect it by up to 70%. Yes, really. Or Inspector Gadget. Or Megamind. But the, yeah, so basically, if you have no popularity at all, you get a 50% penalty to your game completion. When you game over. All the way up to you get a 20% bonus to your completion if you if your popularity is basically maxed out. Because there's actually, if you look, there's not 100% points in the game. I think there's only 90% like percentage points you can actually get in the game. And the other 10 is not beating Sutek, it is actually your popularity. You have to be at least pretty popular to get the last 10%. Or you would. Is Vanivan around? I think they were scheduled to be up next, right? Otherwise, I do have something I can show off very quickly. Okay, I'll restart the game here. Well, I hear such word as... Yeah, he's very Anubis themed. Oh, don't worry about the derail. That's fine. Oh, I could have demonstrated how the candle doesn't work until... Oh, let me examine the candle. For no readily explainable reason, there's a burning candle here. Jacked Anubis, yeah, exactly. Alright, so... I just want to quickly show... system, I've completed 0% of the game. Alright, so... what do I actually need to do here? Gonna be the quickest way to do this, let me think. Oh, I need the flashlight from... There. Yeah, okay, I do need to hit the switch. Okay, so we're gonna do this. All right. I actually don't think I need the screwdriver, but that's fine. Okay. In general, alright, that's fine. You can, I will just go ahead and... I'll give you all a freebie. Maybe I should have made this an incentive, but... I need the crowbar from above. Oops. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, there you go. But if you'd like to donate, I'm just gonna fall down here. There we go. That's actually what the speedrun does. Is it gets the lever and then just falls down the pit. Alright, so... use crowbar on this. Good thing I have the trusty flashlight. Yep, cool. Great, wonderful. We're gonna skip the bone this time. Come over here, we're gonna skip this as well. We're gonna make a break for Waldo Schmear's mansion. Sorry. Or the library. The library would actually also work. I did not mean to run into that guy. Alright. Ow. That's fine. That'll work. Is this the squirrel you can talk to? Overthrow the government! Let us rise up and... squeak? There's one thing I can't stand, it's anarchic squirrels. Okay. Voice-acted adventures, yes, there you go. This is not where I want to be. Where do I want to be? It's here. Okay. Alright, the hands move. Cool. So, most of the things, well, actually, let me, yeah. I'll just demonstrate. I'm on the books. Alright. Alright, so the Egyptology book. Wrecked by bats, that's fine. We're gonna make our way with the Egyptology book. We're gonna make our way to Bost, Lord of the Cats. Up, left. Can I avoid this rat man? I don't. Alright. Now we come over here. We examine this writing. Hail to Bost, Lord of the Cats. Alright, cool. We really love here on RGLTV. I have a cat named Mario. I imagine some of us other people here do as well. We really love Bost, Lord of the Cats. Nightshade has completely lost it. Poor Nightshade. He is obsessed with Bost, Lord of the Cats. It is incredible. What has gotten into Nightshade? I don't know, folks. But we really like Bost, Lord of the Cats. Love Bost so much. Hail to Bost, Lord of the Cats. Say it with me. Hail to Bost, Lord of the Cats. We're just gonna keep hailing Bost, Lord of the Cats. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be spectacular, folks. What we do with hailing Bost, Lord of the Cats. Nothing unusual here. That is incorrect. We're gonna hail to Bost, Lord of the Cats. Must hail Bost, Lord of the Cats. Hail Boss, Lord of the Cats. Just gonna keep hailing Boss. That's right. Hail Boss, Lord of the Cats. Alright. We love Boss, Lord of the Cats. What am I doing? What has happened? RGLTV, RGLove, RGCat. Hail to Boss, Lord of the Cats. Hail to Boss, Lord of the Cats. Alright, we'll hail Boss a little bit more. We'll hail Boss up to 10:30, I think. Actually, you know what? We'll stop there. Okay, so now let's come down here. And, oh no, we hit some acid. That's not great. Well, no problem. We can get out of this, right? We know how to get out of this. Not a problem. We just hit it. Oh no, we hit the wrong lever, splork, and as you can see, it is indeed the background. I'm gonna... Alright, so, I'm gonna quickly put this here. So, let me ask you, chat. In this playthrough, we beat up a couple English guys. We grabbed we heisted a book from Waldo Schmear. We then proceeded to lose our minds hailing Boss, Lord of the Cats, and then finally we were run through a printing press and presumably turned into newspaper. Let me ask you, chat, what percentage of the game do you think we have completed? Pathetic creature. We did not do any of the domes. We did not beat any crime bosses. Did not save any citizens. It is game over. And now I think it's fairly obvious, if you were paying any attention whatsoever, it is pretty clear that Nightshade has completed 100% of the game and achieved absolute bona fide legend material status. I mean, obviously. Clearly. I mean, duh. Come on, wasn't anybody paying attention? So, how that works, obviously there are certain things in the game that you do, you trigger them, and they give you a bonus. They basically up your completion percentage. The reading Hail to Boss, Lord of the Cats gets you 2%. They forgot to only award that 2% once. So you can do that. You can actually go above 100%, but that screen, the Nightshade has completed, it rounds it down to 100. It cuts it off at 100. But if had I checked my my completion percentage at any point before that, it probably would have said something like 160. I had to get it above 150 in order to get around that 50-point popularity penalty I mentioned earlier. But in any event, that is going to do it for me as far as Nightshade goes. So I will take you out here. Thank you all for having me. Thanks to RGLTV for having me on. I never actually started my timer. That's fine. Good job, me. We took about 2 hours. It's fine. We completed 100% of the game, and then we completed 100% of the game again. I gave you 200% of Nightshade, and then some. So, I'm pleased with that. Alright, so I'm gonna go get ready for bed here, but stick around for Vanivan playing some Final Fantasy IV. Let me see if I have the schedule up. Here, actually, let's do that. And let's see, do I have the schedule up? I do. Let's see here. Okay, that's not... Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Vanivan, it's Yellsrake. Okay, why did I think it was Vanivan? Where did I get... I don't know. Don't look at me. Anyway, is Yellsrake around? Sure, Vanivan and Yellsrake were both quite confused. See, my mind was fried with, hailing to Bast, Lord of the Cats. That was the problem, you see. But anyway, thank you all. I'm going to head off and, like I said, start getting ready for bed. But stick around for more cool RGL. Final Fantasy IV. Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll leave you with the sounds of Nightshade.